as partial ownership. So all of
Mm-hmm.
us are anxious to get this shit up and running and
Boom.
to just generate more leads and to be able to sell those leads because all of us are dogs on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we even
Perfect.
have people that are willing to come on. So we're able to grow really quick. But my whole thing is I don't want to run into the same bottleneck that we did at the last company, where it's a shit
Mm-hmm.
ton of leads, people are dialing all day, getting frustrated, the deals aren't coming through, and it's a 300 fucking dial day, and when you're commission only, you didn't make shit.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
Right. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, like we all are going to get something out of this, but anybody I bring on, and I'd like to make it easier for us because while we're on the phones, if we could just generate more sales while the time that
Mm-hmm.
we are on the phones, that's even better.
Boom, 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 boom. Let's make it happen. Really quick, can we start off? What's your Instagram again?
So what's the Instagram, Bo? ClearPath Credit Experts.
ClearPath Credit Experts.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, it all starts out over here in your personal brand.
Right.
All right, cool. So let's take a look. Take a look. Okay, so you're currently running ads right now. Do you know how much you're spending per day right now?
What are we spending a day, Phil? About 200.
200?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go over a couple optimization steps over here. That we're gonna. It's honestly, bro, it's gonna be mandatory, especially running ads over here. Let me pull this up. Let me also share some things I'm about to go over as well too. We got on our Discord over here.
You know, Discord. Fuck you. You're a smart guy. You tell me to just rotate the phone.
All right, cool, cool. Let's go through this here really quick because I think it's gonna make you a lot of money, probably like today. I'm not even kidding. First things first, you should add on more followers here.
Right.
If you're not on my Discord already, jump on my Discord here. We do have this on here. It does have some of these action steps on here. But first thing, where can get a meta verified? Join the waitlist if you haven't already. I just lost meta verification on this one over here. I don't know what fucking happened, but long story short, you go like dashboard over here. No, it's not dashboard. It is more, I believe, settings over here. Like this should be mandatory. Go over here, meta verified. Make sure you're on the waitlist over here. My other account is already meta verified, but this is the account I'm currently running ads on. So I go to like Blade Never Fades. This one's verified, so it's nice.
Right.
Next over here is going to be your bio over here. Let's talk about your bio here really quick. Because when somebody clicks on the ad, you better believe they're going to go to your Instagram. They're going to make sure you're legit. So those high quality people that want to spend big money, work with a really proper agency or the proper breeder company that's willing to spend a lot of money, they're going to take a look at your Instagram, your social media presence, kind of what I call it.
Right.
With that being said, I would not put $0 to start. Immediately come off the back, like psychology, like, yo, is this guy the right solution? He seems a little bit cheap over here, you know? But with that being said, whenever I do this, I'm not trying to, first of all, ego aside, the coaching hat on, I'm just trying to make you guys more money here.
Right.
With that being said, whenever I do the bio, it's always the same format because it works. It's problem that we're solving, it's proof / showing off, and then call to action. So I go to mine. Hey, let me call you back, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, my wife was there. All right, cool. So what I was saying over here, like look at mine, for example. I build 6 figures a month sales system. Boom. Showing off over here, $2.2 million generated with a 4K budget. That's what I run a crypto projects over here. And then boom over here, click below or message me to start. Immediately, as soon as you hit this page, boom, I'm verified. Boom, 20,000 followers. Boom, story showing on active. Boom, what does he do? He builds 6 figure a month sales systems. Boom, am I going to get scammed? No, I'm not, because he's meta verified. He's got the followers, and boom, he has proven results, And then people are sheep. People are inherently lazy. Psychology, people are just fucking lazy. So you gotta really handhold them, tell them, hey, this is the next step. If you want your credit fixed, you want to get funded, you want to get whatever it is, this is the next step you need to do. In order to be like one of these people, this is your next step. An example of this that I talk about a lot is like Mikhail, my buddy over here. Great example over here. I teach you to master your credit. Educate 5,000 students to clean their credit. Go here to start improving your credit. You go to another one over here. By the way, all this is recorded. I might go a little bit quick here. He hasn't changed his yet. We're not going to look at this guy. I just mentored this guy the other day. He's obviously not listening to me. Whatever. Boom. Nah, same thing over there. It's fine. It's going to yours here. Where do we go? Where do we just lose it? ClearPaths. Cool. So over here, what you should do, change it out a little bit. You know, where do you
Right.
make the most amount of money? Do you make the most amount of money with like funding denials or like dream home denials?
So with us, I mean, it's strictly just an $1,800 package, right? It's broken up into 12 payments. And like I
Hmm.
said, on Facebook, the copy and paste, it's been real profitable for other companies, and we're just starting out. We've been on
I
the
got
phone
you.
for 3 weeks. It's just
I
me,
got you.
you know what I mean? Like, hey, like I want 100 deals now, you know?
Hmm.
And if and it's just me. I know it's a slower process to start out, but considering that we have about 19 clients and we got less than 1,000 leads in there, I mean, we're not doing too bad. But once again, like my biggest problem is I don't want to keep paying Facebook this amount of money.
Especially if you're not in the green with it.
Yeah, especially when we're not in the green with it. Exactly.
We're gonna go over the we're gonna go over the ad specifically, but this plays a huge part of it, bro.
Right.
Somebody hits the ad, they're gonna take a look at your social media. You better believe that.
Right.
So again, change this out. The reason why I'm saying funding denials or dream home denials is because I like to think of like my most paying client and somebody that I really like to work with.
Right.
Chances are they weren't just coming in just for credit repair. Chances are they're coming in to fix their credit to get approved for a dream home for their
Right.
family. Or
Right.
chances are they came in here to fix their credit to get approved for funding. You know what I
Right.
mean?
So bring those
Um,
pain points right there.
yeah, but the
Right.
thing is, think about it because if you fix someone's credit and get them approved for a dream home, do you have some sort of referral affiliate for a realtor that will cash you up? And then compare that to funding. You know, if you fix their credit, get approved for funding, do you have some sort of affiliate partner in the back end where you also can make some money and commission on the funding side?
Right. No,
Right here
nothing
now
yet.
is
But I mean, we're open to all these things because, like I said, until we're able to back the funding, I mean, obviously, an affiliate to just offer more after you fix somebody's credit, because the longevity of somebody paying you 12 months to fix their credit without, things of being looking towards the work on, they're not going to pay you for the full 12 months. They're going to try to pay you, for 4 or 5, maybe 6. If you're
Mhm.
good with your retention, maybe 6. So the fact that it's already drug out and it's kind of the long game, I think if we had affiliates, not only get paid that way, but obviously just more of a way to hook them to pay us out for the remainder of the contract. Regardless of if we have to get 150 points, collected
Mhm.
in 90 days. They're on the hook with us anyways when it comes to the contract. But you know how people are. Some people, they'll stop paying their bills just because.
Yeah,
That's the
really.
clientele that Facebook gives us. I know there's a broader band of clientele that's out there, especially if you can get results. You could probably charge a lot more too.
You can. This is the fact over here. You can charge a lot more if they're motivated and they're
Right,
financially capable. If
right,
these people are coming in for just general credit repair, and then they just so happen to look at Credit Karma, realize they have a shitty credit score, and like, oh, this is just something I happen to have to do eventually. I'm not really like motivated to it because I don't need to get into a house. My family isn't growing, so I don't need to go from a renter to a homeowner. It's my payroll is not on the line. In which case, I need more money to restock the shelves or pay my team. You
right,
know, I don't want to necessarily grow my business right now. As in get more money for funding for marketing.
right,
What I'm trying to say is that when you specifically target people that are A, financially capable and B, motivated, you can charge a lot more and you retain those clients a lot longer too.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Again, I always say, think about the client that paid the most amount of money that really enjoyed working with. Chances are that person didn't just come in for credit repair. Chances are they came in to fix the credit to get approved for a house.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We get those, but like I said, once again, they're looking up general credit repair. They're not looking up like, oh, I just got denied for this, and these guys popped up because I got denied or whatever the case may be. It's we have to bring that pain out of them. Tell me more about your credit.
Hmm.
Have you recently been denied for something? And then that's when they'll open up and be like, oh, actually, yeah, I'm trying to go buy a home. Then that's when we can
The,
drive in on the pain. But
the reason why I'm bringing this up, bro, is because the AI on the platform can
Right.
attract the specific type of person that you want to work with. That's why I got
Okay.
clients charging $3,000 for credit repair.
Who told you?
Again, I got clients that are charging
Right.
3K for credit repair. I got
Oh
several
yeah.
clients charging 3K for credit repair.
Oh yeah.
If you're targeting a business owner that needs to get funding, that needs to get $250,000 of funding to grow their operations,
Right.
they'll drop 3,000.
It's not a
Knowing that
problem.
they're getting 250K, fuck it,
Right.
yes, of course they would drop it. And matter of fact, Mo, as an example, somebody that charges 3K
Right.
does not touch anybody for under 3K. Her
Right.
entire thought process, and this I think this makes perfect sense, is that if you can't handle 3K, how
Right.
can they handle $250,000 of funding?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So what I'm trying to get you, I guess, to teach over here, to kind of show over here, is that you can be very, very specific in the type of people that you want to attract. You can specifically attract people that have a growing family that need to get into a bigger house
Right.
because and they're currently renting right now. They need another room because they have another kid on the way. That
Right.
person's super motivated to go from a renter to a homeowner or from a 2 bedroom into a 3 bedroom because they have a growing family. They have to. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Or a business owner. Business owner again that needs to restock the shelves. They don't have enough
Right.
money, or they max out their Amex, whatever it might be.
Yeah, because I might get 2 out of 100 leads, 2 people out of that category, right? I might get 2 of them out of 100 leads that Facebook gave us.
But those are my favorite type of clients though to work with.
No, those are the clients that I want to work with 100%.
Exactly.
The ones that you're explaining to me. I don't want to pay for a lot of people that are just browsing and thinking about fixing their credit.
Because you have to spend a lot of resources on the back end finding
Right.
those 2 out of 100, as you already know,
Yeah.
what you're dealing with right now.
Yeah.
And that's time and money, more importantly, time.
Right.
With that being said, here is where you got to make that change.
Okay.
Here's right. This first sentence right here is where you make that change and where you start tracking the people you want to work with. So I'm saying get really clear on who you want to work with, funding denials or mortgage denials. Those are the 2 major ones. You know, let's say it's funding denials. This would be here. Hey, I fix your credit to get you approved for $250,000 of funding. Hey, I
Right.
fix your credit to get you approved for funding for your real estate business to grow your real estate. You know, hey, I fix your credit over here to get you approved for your dream home.
Right.
That's where it starts right there.
Okay.
So with that being said, this is the problem that you're solving over here. You're gonna want to change this out to whatever angle you're trying to attract. Whoever you're trying to attract, you're gonna put that right here. Their
Okay.
problem, you're putting your solution right there. I fix credit to get you approved for funding. Excuse me. Simply stated.
Okay.
Down below over here is showing off. As soon as somebody hits an ad, like think about like when you watch TV. Most people don't watch TV anymore. It's usually Netflix. But whatever, I digress. When you're watching TV and a commercial pops up, what do? I take a shit or I look for snacks. You
Right.
know, I literally go. I try to avoid commercials because psychologically the first thing that pops in your mind is like negative stuff.
Right.
You know, so immediately you gotta tell them, hey, you're not negative. You're not a scam. The first thing that pops in their mind is, like, yo, is this guy a scam? If I click on this ad, am I getting scammed right now? So over here, you want to put in, you got a 150-point warranty. That's great. 100% money back guarantee is great. I like to really show off here. I like to be like, yo, over $8 million funded, over 100 homes acquired, over 3,000 negative derogatories removed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I would change that out to.
Okay.
And then 100% proven results. You know, all this is called what I call digital real estate. You want to make the most out of your digital real estate. Get to the point, pretty much, I'm trying to say. Over here, 100% proven results. Tell them what to do next. Because people are sheep. You got to handhold them. You got to put a collar or a leash on them, pull them through. Click a link down below or message me to get started. Very
Okay.
simple.
Okay.
Next thing over here, too, you're going to want to make sure you bump up your followers a little bit. There's a couple ways of doing it. First, you can just buy a bunch of followers. That works if you're consistent with posting over here. Because if you buy a bunch of followers, it does dilute what I call the engagement rate. But as long as you're consistent posting, it's not going to make that much of a difference.
Okay.
So with that being said, you know, we have a software over here. You know, of course, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to help over here. You
Right.
can use ours or you can use somebody else's. I don't really care. But there's a lot of softwares you can look online. For example, one of ours is just this. You know, you can buy a bunch of followers really quick here. Go into here, Instagram followers, order 1,000 followers. Whoops, put your Instagram over here. Go to Google, buy followers online. Simple.
Right.
Or use ours. I don't really, it doesn't really matter to me.
Right.
And social.booster.replay.app. Now, if you want this, boom, take it over here. Ours is a new product over here. Whoops. So just if you have any issues with it, just reach out to me. I got you back. With that being said, there's plenty of other places that you can get this from, but you should. You know, if you're charging $1,000, you shouldn't have more than 1,000 followers at the very least. If I'm running ads,
I respect that, man, 100%.
it's true. Over here, I would recommend at least 5 to 10,000 followers, but drip it out. Drip it out 500 at a time, making sure that the content's still consistently posting.
Right.
500 followers at a time. As you just saw over here, guys, it's not that fucking expensive. It's 1,000 followers, $5. Some other services might be $10. That's worth
Right.
it. But again, do 500 at a time.
Okay.
You know, simple. Next thing, get meta verified. Very, very important. If you're on that wait list and you're on that wait list for over 2 days, what you're going to need to do to kind of push you through that really quick is go to Fiverr, publication, get published, newsletter publication. Quickly buy a newsletter publication. I'm talking about BCCLs, Entrepreneur Weekly, Hustler Weekly. Get publicized. Maybe this is it. Copywriting expert, news, press kit. Boom. Get a press release done. As soon as you get a press release done, recognizing the AI and it gets you verified quicker. I haven't done it on my page. I already have one that's verified.
Right.
But paying $50 on getting promoted on like entrepreneur.com, New York Times, Hustler Weekly, BCCLs. There's plenty of them. You know, spend the $50 to get that. I'll get you meta verified really quickly.
Okay.
Next step over here, bro, as you can probably imagine, just get more consistent with posting.
Right.
Simply stated, 4 days ago, especially running ads, be very consistent with posting.
Okay.
One person I like to model, I mean, I got some good content on mine. You know,
Right.
I'm just doing my thing, bro. I'm fucking
Right.
boxing. I put stuff up, you know?
Right.
It's kind of what I call a cinematic post. You know, you're doing your thing. I'm here, I'm hanging out with my girl, or
Right.
just having fun, playing golf. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. You know, the more that you show you, the more that people can kind of trust you. People, you know,
Right.
I like that. You can talk directly to the camera. Just make sure you're consistent with it. A guy that I like modeling off of, one of my first students, is Mikhail. You know,
Right.
all of his posts are what I call cinematic posts. He's hanging out with his family. He just throws stuff up like this. So
Yeah,
you
I've
can
seen
do
that. Yeah, I've seen
very
them.
simple content distribution just by doing this.
Right.
You know, make sense?
Yeah.
I would recommend. Where to go? Where did my Discord go? I would recommend at least 3 to 4 posts every single week.
Okay.
You know, I would recommend 3 to 5 posts every single week over here.
Right.
At least 3 stories a day. And when I do my stories, especially if you're running ads, you should absolutely have stories. That should be mandatory. If you're spending more than $20 a day on ads, you should mandatory stories every single day. Mine's always simple. You can literally do it wherever. You can do cinematic posting style, or you can just talk to the camera directly. Mine's always the same system as always. I treat it as a mini webinar. Hey guys, if you're reaching out problem, solution, call to action. Boom. Hey guys, you're reaching out denied for funding because of bad credit. This is what you need to do. Solution. I always do 3 step. Guys, if you're reaching out denied for funding, this is what you need to do. Pull your credit report, dispute negative items, add a couple of authorized users or primaries to be able to
Right.
boost that credit up. If you guys
Right.
want me to do this for you, click the link down below or message me.
Right.
And
Right.
then my upgrades to that are scarcity and proof. You know, it's not mandatory, but just an upgrade. Hey guys, I can only take 3 more people this month. In order to ensure quality to all my people, I can only take 3 more people this week, this month. So make sure you click down below right now.
Right. And that's just gonna blast. Those 3 people are gonna turn into 3,000 people just blasting.
Exactly.
Right.
Nobody knows. They don't know. You know what I
Right.
mean?
They don't know. They don't
But
know.
they feel special. They feel special. Exactly.
Right.
And then proof is simple. You know, check it out over here. Ron just got approved for $300,000 for a construction business. You know,
Right.
or a fix and flip house. He had a 700 credit score. Again, click the link down below. I got you back. And then just making it easy for them. You know, in which case, I don't know if I have a story up today. Let me see. I do. Boom. Schedule now. If I click on the button, it takes you directly to your calendar link. What's my next
Right.
story over here? Boom. Schedule now. But there's also other emojis that you can use, like a sliding emoji. You can click on a button, it presses emoji. You can put up polls on there. Just make it easier for people to get started with you. Decrease that friction. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Kind of making sense so far?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
The last part about social media is that anybody that follows you, likes, comments, engages with you,
Right.
you hit them up. You know, absolutely hit them up. Hey, thanks for the comment. Do you just like the content, or do you actually need help with X, Y, and Z?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Engage with them.
Why
Right.
else are they engaging with you? They're interested in your
Right.
service.
100%. Take that as a free lead. Take that as a free
Exactly. Exactly. Seriously. Seriously. And they're a lot more qualified because they sought you out. You
Right.
attracted them. They found you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be an easier close as well too.
Okay. So what we're going to be doing this week is probably just, like I said, getting all the content and everything for social miss. But dude, like I like everything that you're telling me. What would you be able to provide as far as like running the content on the social media after we had everything? Because I know you told me there was two packages you offered. One that was $250, obviously one that was $1,500 a month, right? Obviously $1,500 a month. Explain the difference in the two from where we're at right now and what 250 would get me versus what 1,500 would get me.
Yeah, so 250 a month, you get into the mastermind. So like tomorrow we got a Q&A at 5 o'clock p.m. I go over this stuff, I answer questions, I look at ad accounts. You also gonna get the Go High Level sales system. You're gonna get
Right.
all of our systems, you're gonna get the ads already proven to convert. Just copy and paste our systems and use it for yourself. Simple.
Right.
The other 1,500 a month is our agency. We run the ads, we manage lead quality, and of course as well too, we manage your sales system as well, like Go High Level.
Right. Bo,
Can we-
have you ever heard? You've heard of Go High Level, right? Because it integrates with Dispute Fox.
does.
Or is it another CRM in general? It's another CRM in general.
That's what we use Dispute Fox.
With the actual disputes, right? Okay. But Go
Yeah,
High Level does integrate with Dispute Fox, though, right?
you can sync it up for leads and paid clients. Dispute Fox is mostly the handle fulfillment. Go High Level is the handle actual sales.
Okay.
That's how I explain it. So you
Yeah.
got all the nurture campaigns when they become a lead, schedule call, point reminders,
Right.
signed up, asking for testimonials or referrals. Dispute Fox is most likely to just, I'm not more like it. Dispute Fox is mostly to handle the fulfillment. Hey, I sent out one dispute letter, boom, shoot them an email, update. Dispute
Right.
letter number two, round 3, round 4, etc.
Yeah, and it tracks all the payments, obviously what round the person's in and all that stuff. It's a key component because we don't want to file the disputes ourselves, obviously.
Yeah. As you scale up too, my membership, bro, we really try to be the all-in-one ecosystem to grow your business.
Right.
So if you need somebody to outsource the credit pair to, we got your back as well too. We can help you out with that. I got a couple of partners that I can network you with really quick, and they can handle the actual disputing. So you just focus just on selling it.
Yeah.
And we got funding fulfillment as well too. We need that.
Yeah, funding fulfillment is definitely something we want to look into. I mean, just putting these things into the system, I know would work, but I think, yeah. I mean, once we get the content and everything, dude, I'm gonna be reaching out to you personally, even if I'm just gonna get the mentoring from you for myself personally at the 250. I'm gonna fuck with you just because I need to know more about this younger industry for myself, period.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that we have to get the content and everything up, and with the information that you told me, hopefully it makes a difference. But I think Go High Level and the systems that you guys put in place, like how would you guys be able to lock down like the appointments? I mean, other than these people being more serious, right, and filling out information, like do you have like an AI type thing that goes, contacts them, sets appointments, or how does that system go into play?
Yeah, we have nurture campaigns in the background, but that's not directly going to make you more money.
Right.
What's directly going to make you more money, like as the business owner, you focus on the biggest things first. What's going to make the most amount of money? Your main bottleneck right now, bro, is attracting higher quality people that you actually could sell. If you have Go High Level, you spend tens of thousands of dollars on nurture campaigns, emails, newsletters, and everything. That's
Right.
great and all, but if you don't have the people that are actually motivated and financially capable, it's still not going to work anyway.
Right.
Your priority should be top of the end, top stuff, which is the content, and then
Right.
also the ad over here.
Okay.
Before I'll retrace into there, but I gotta make sure I give you some alpha on this ad over here. I want to help you out here, bro, if you don't
Yeah,
mind.
no, absolutely. So give me some
So
time to get that figured out, brother, and then I'm gonna be reaching out to you for real.
let's go over the ad really quick, bro. I want to make you
Okay,
some money.
bet.
All right. First thing over here, $0 a down. Who do you think you're attracting right here?
Everybody who doesn't want to spend money.
Boom, bro. You already know. All right, $0 down. You got to make sure again. Just go back to what I was saying. The AI will scan your ad and send out to those who resonate with. Say attention, real estate business owners. If
Okay.
you need to fix your credit to get more funding, if you have people that you know, have bad credit, I want to get funded to get into their dream home. Or hey, if you want to be able to fix your credit to finally get approved for your home, boom, that carries a lot more weight than $0 down over here.
Okay.
I would switch this ad out today, especially if you're having trouble trying to close these people over here.
Okay.
You're attracting the wrong type of people that you want to work with. I
Right.
haven't even listened to that, and you and I both already know.
Right.
Let me show you one last thing, bro, and I'll kind of end it off here. So when I was going over financial capability and motivation,
Right.
that's spend 99% of the time on that stuff, bro. Because let me send you over this. Let me show you this. Sales training, I believe it's here. No, it's not there. It's not on. Quick second here. Does this one make you money today? If you just switch up a simple thing on your ad, bro.
Right.
Like if you can, I'll take a screenshot of this if you were, you know, but pretty much two angles you can go about. Dream home
Okay.
denials or funding denials. Okay. Again, financially capable and motivated. Let's talk about dream home denials really quick. Financially capable, attention to people that have bad credit that's looking to get into a dream home in a gated community next to an HOA, next to a private school. You know, all those keywords I'm saying, those are
Right.
more wealthy people talk. You know what I mean? Motivated. Nobody's more motivated than somebody that has a baby on the way that needs to get into a bigger house. Hey, are you expecting another fucking kid? Don't say fuck, obviously, but you're expecting another kid into your family. You need a bigger house. You're making the money, but you need a bigger house. Bigger house, motivated. You have a kid coming on the way.
Right.
Are you sick and tired of renting and losing money on rent? Are you paying your equity to a landlord and not to yourself when you know you deserve it?
Right.
Recent denied. Have you recently been denied for your dream home with a two-car garage? Two-car garage when we're financially capable. Pool in the backyard next to a private school, more financially capable, but recent denied is more motivated.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Funding over here. Let's talk funding over here and leave off on this again. Financially capable. Boom, you're making six figures. You have more than 3 employees. You know, you're spending $1,000 a day on ad spend, etc. You know,
Right.
motivated. Boom, have recently been denied. You need capital to restock shelves. Do you have a government contract coming in, but because you're bad credit, you can't finance the bulldozer that you need to fulfill that job? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just saying the AI scans your ad and sends out to those to resonate with. So if you're putting $0 on there, it's
Right.
gonna go to people that don't want to spend any money.
Dude, that makes sense.
Ads are simple, bro. I'm not even kidding. Ads are simple. We make it overcomplicated.
Right.
You got that screenshot too, by the way?
Yeah, hell yeah, I did. I
You're
appreciate
good,
it.
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to our guy that's running the ads and everything as soon as he gets back from lunch. And man, like I appreciate your time, man, and I'm gonna be getting a hold of you for sure.
Yeah, I have one question. So when you buy those
Please.
followers, so I see they have like different packages. So you have like just active ones, and you have VIP with like engagement followers. So it's like a targeted, I guess, person that they're
These people are not going to engage with you. You know, they're American based, as in they're all in America, they're all legit. It's all people that sign up for this program over here that gets followers really quick, but they're not really going to be engaging with you because they have nothing to do with credit pairs. It's just American people. That's what I was
Gotcha.
saying is that make sure you keep on posting because the more followers that you have that are not engaging is going to bring down that engagement rate. But as long as you're consistently posting, at least one post a day, if you're doing this, you're not going to have an issue.
Okay, so just cheap out with the followers, just get the basic like cheap package,
Yeah,
and then
doesn't matter. Yeah. The only difference on these is that, you know, if you ask for 1,000 followers on here, you might get like 700-800 followers, but it's fucking $5. You know, over here, it's $9. If you ask for 1,000 followers, you might get 800-900 followers. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So kind of just like that. But again, it doesn't really matter. It's fucking $10 for 1,000 followers, you know?
Right. Right. We just
So
got to get
so
the
we can.
followers and everything up, and obviously the post more consistent. You know,
Yeah.
and like you said, a little bit more personable with the content,
Yeah.
not just so generic with the zero down.
People buy from those that they like. And I would not say zero down anymore, to be honest, bro.
Okay.
That's who you're gonna attract. I would be
Right.
like, yo, real estate agents, business owners, growing families,
Right.
everything in this creative doc over here. Simple.
Okay.
Plug into ChatGPT. I would like write down right now who's your best paying client, somebody that you really liked working with. Write down all the characteristics. This guy drives a Mercedes. He has 2 kids. He's a dentist. He's a 2-car garage. Has a pool in the backyard. Write down all his characteristics. Plug into ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT to give you a copy for motivated and financially capable.
All right.
Simple.
All right, brother. I appreciate you, man. For real.
I got you. I'm gonna send over this recording for you as well too. I got you, bro.
All right, man. For real. Man, hell yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Right.
I'll be talking to you soon, bro. For real.
I
I'm
know you can
flying
come
you all
back. I know
over
you can come
social
back.
media, man. For real. I appreciate you.
Make that money, bro. Come back. Let's do it. Right. I want to
All
work
right,
with you
man.
guys.
For sure. All right,
All
bro.
right, brother. God bless, God. Peace.
You as well.